It's only been just over a year since I designed the original case. A lot has happened since then. I've learned how to use Fusion 360. I've upgraded my A1 Mini to the A1 with AMS and learnt many a lesson the hard way. The original case design had a few minor issues that I have been able to address, but this has meant starting from scratch again. I am responding to a user's request to be able to make a custom size case. I now know enough to design this in Fusion 360 with parametric dimensions so that you can create your own custom size case. I have two different models available, one with a single toggle latch and another with dual toggle latches, which will be best suited to longer cases. I've shared the Fusion 360 file. You can modify the parameters or go further and re-engineer the case design entirely. The new design comes in 3 default sizes in the Bamboo Studio file, but you can also use the Customize button to generate the exact size case you want. The interface is simple. You may be able to generate something not printable, so I will run through some guidelines shortly. Once you've generated your custom case, download the file for your printer. Either the STL or Bamboo Studio file. Open the custom case in Bamboo Studio. You will have to orientate the case, use the Auto Orientate feature and slice the model. You will get errors due to tree supports not being enabled. You will also need to set other parameters such as wall loops, etc. If you are not sure what to do, take a look at the sample Bamboo Studio file I have uploaded and take reference of those settings. This file also contains the latches. Now for some guidelines. I recommend that you don't go below 80 mm for the case length. This will allow enough room to fit the two hinges. The minimum width is 40 mm, the minimum lid height is 10 mm, and the base of the case minimum height is 32 mm. The maximum size of the case will be based around your printer's bedplate size. For example, on the A1, the longest length will be 250 mm, which is pretty much the whole bed plate. However, for the width, we can only go approximately 115 mm. This is because you have to print both the lid and the base in the same plane, while also allowing room for the hinge and to add tree supports. The height of the box can be up to 250 mm, but I doubt if anyone wants a case that tall. Last of all, you can adjust the wall thickness of the case. I recommend 1.8 mm thick, with 1.5 mm being the thinnest. You can also adjust the radii on the corners. This can be helpful when printing larger boxes. To generate a better quality print, increase the size of the radius on larger boxes. Okay, let's print. I'm just using a standard 0.4 mm nozzle and a 0.2 mm layer height. I use Bamboo Labs PLA Basic and PETG. Remove the tree supports, they should come off cleanly. If you need to, use a tool to remove any small portions of leftover supports. When breaking the lid free for the first time, ensure the part has fully cooled and rotate the lid while supporting the hinge. Now for the latches. Remove the tree supports and assemble them as shown here. If you've got a rubber mallet, give them a tap to assemble them. You don't have to smash them. Orientate the toggle latch onto the lower part of the case. Turn the case upside down so that the hinge tab is supported when inserting the toggle latches. Push the toggle latches into place. Rotate the toggle latches to ensure they freely rotate. You now have the ability to print a custom size case. Thank you to everyone who sends photos of their prints and gives me boosts on MakerWorld. It is encouraging.